Shouts out to the King Venom, the CEO of Theta Boy Entertainment, the hottest label from Mississippi.
Blunt talk, if it's on your mental, speak on it. Blunt talk, inhale deep stress, release on it. Blunt talk, if it's knowledge that you seek, homie. Blunt talk, blunt talk.
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy J Menace, man. I want y'all to go ahead and get in tune with my latest project, A Night To Purge. Shout out to the Blunt Talk Podcast and Theta Boy NT. Let's get it.
Universal greetings, kings, queens, gods, and goddesses. Hey, welcome to season 3 of Blunt Talk TV Podcast. I'm talking about the home of real conversations with real artists, producers, black CEOs, and activists. Today on our show, we got a dope king from Chicago. I'm talking about this king is setting the music industry on fire right now. I'm talking about all the labels, they watching him, got their attention, especially with this project they just dropped, A Night To Purge. Don't forget about his visual too that's breaking the internet called Chains. Blunt Talk TV fam, help me welcome J Menace to the show.
Yeah, let's get it. What's good? You know what it is. One time for the fun time, J Menace. From Chicago, Inglewood area. Let's get it.
Indeed. I ain't gonna lie, bro. My son lived not that far from you, bro. You know what I'm saying? This summer he gonna be coming down here with me. J Menace, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been having like this crazy promo run, you know, pushing your latest album, A Night To Purge, you know, doing shows throughout the country and killing stages everywhere you go. You know, for those who don't know you yet, what first made you fall in love with hip hop?
Man, that's everybody asks me this question. I feel like it changed every time, man. Like I think music just run in my family, bro. Like so, I fell in love with hip hop I mean through my family. I love music. Hip hop just resonates with me on a different level because of people like Pac and Biggie. You know, people that spoke to things that I was actually going through. So it made me feel like I wanted to do that too. Like, you know, I wanted to speak to somebody else that was going through the same situation. So maybe that's it. But yeah, that would have to be the answer to that.
I definitely feel that, bro. I resonate with that so much, bro, because, you know, I kind of feel like we cut from the same cloth on that one. Because, you know, Biggie, Pac, E40, you know what I'm saying, the Ghetto Boys, Nas, Rakim, all those people, to me, they didn't just rhyme, you feel me? They was literally presenting their life, whether it was the good parts or the bad parts, and kind of, you know, giving me a guide, because I didn't have an older brother. I was the oldest. So, you know what I'm saying, I had to figure shit out in real time. And I think that's what you're helping, you know, your supporters do when they listen to your music.
Yeah, absolutely. And just keeping it a buck, man. Like, so, I don't know, you know, people get away from this. People got away from just being who you are, you know, like at all times. Like the authentic you, that's the realest shit you can ever be. Like, so, you know, just speaking and putting light on to what really happens, the good, the bad, and the in between, and, you know, letting the chips fall where they may from there. So more than anything, I feel like my music is authentic.
Indeed. And I personally feel like, bro, you know, especially with our culture, whether it's being, you know, exported out to another country or to another community of people, I feel like, one, us as black men and black women in this African diaspora, they want to hyper characterize us. They want to put us in some type of box. So if you came from, you know, the trenches or whatever, they're going to sit there and look at you like, okay, to market you or to sell you, you got to be this hyper thug. You got to be hyper on drugs or whatever, or hyper sexualized. I value, you know what I'm saying, an artist willing to fall on their own sword and rise up and be like, yeah, this is me. You know what I'm saying? All the scars, all the pain, and all the triumphs. You know what I'm saying? I definitely salute that.
100, I appreciate that, bro. That's exactly what it's about.
Indeed, King. We was talking a little bit, you know what I'm saying, offline, you know what I'm talking about, and, you know, you got a distinct sound, bro. Who were, like, your top 5 MCs that helped mold your foundation, and did you have, like, a rival in the beginning of your career?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is your personal list, no right or wrong answers, just who helped shape you.
I'm going to go Pac, Eminem, T.I., DMX, and believe it or not, probably Ace Hood, bro. When I think about my cadence, right? Like when I think about my cadence and the way I flow, like a lot of that came from them. And then being authentic, I feel like all of those artists that I just named are, you know, authentically And so that's kind of what I aim to do. As far as a rival, I don't really have a rival. I mean, I started rapping with my brother, like, so that for a long time that was my competition. And now I don't know, man. I'm so competitive that I always compare myself to the best. So whoever you would consider a legend, I study their music, and I'm not studying it to do it like them. I wanna beat them, or at least be mentioned in the same breath. So yeah, it's me versus everybody in that sense when it comes to this rap.
Hey, most definitely. That's the mindset that you gotta have, and on top of that, bro, like, our 5 is very similar, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's definitely like something that gotta like intertwine with somebody that shapes you, is that authentic version of you, especially if you're gonna be an outlier the way that you are with your music. And as far as, just rivals coming up, I got an older cousin, what I'm saying, Torch A1 out of Jackson, Mississippi, salute to you. We both started rapping at a young age, so every time that, the summertime passed by or a holiday, we always kind of compared what we was doing, and one would learn something and the other one would learn something. And now even my younger brother Red's on Reaper, he on my label, and he started rapping before 15, but his first time featuring on the track was at 15. And ever since then, now he's in his 30s, and we always push that best out of each other in the studio. Like, that's the best time that, I guess, quality bar, like, not even just quality bars, but like the top tier, the creme de la creme will come out of me, is when he's in the booth and like we're going back to back. I guess the best way to describe it is like that Jay-Z and Eminem, Renegade.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Like, so it was like that with me and Brody. Still is like that to this day, because we compete with everything and we do bring the best out of each other. And what's crazy is, when I was always looking at him, he was always looking at me. But it did become a point where I felt like I passed him. And then it go from competition to just having that energy around. I need people like that around me. Some people that's super critical of me. Because I feel like when you get to a certain skill level and you get to a certain, you finally found your sound and all of that, you start getting a lot of people around you. If they ain't wave riding, they just think you sound good. Like, oh, that sound good. That sound dope. That sound this way. That sound that way. And, you need people around you to tell you, like, nah, that shit trash. You need to touch that up. Or, nah, you can do better here. Or, nah, I've heard better. I need people like that. So I keep Brody around. That's why I like that.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep that tribe around you that keep you grounded, bro. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we're creative, so, you got to keep one part of your mind in the future that's creating the next thing, and another part that's helping you, refine and mold. So head in the cloud while you 1 foot on the ground. One thing I really want to understand is, like, with the type of storytelling that you present in your music and the type of concepts that you put, like, what are some experiences growing up in Chicago that helped you form your perspective as an artist?
The way I grew up, bro, more than anything. Like you said we come from a different cloth with that. I don't know what your background is, but I grew up homeless, bro. Like, so I spent 15 years of my life in and out of homeless shelters, and I remember from the age of 3 raising myself. And happened to be in the house for days on end because my OG was gone, doing whatever she was doing. I remember staying in shelters and going through DCFS. I remember being adopted by one of my case managers before I was about to go right back to DCFS. Just all the different lessons I learned, and then being a man, I was one of the unique people out of my whole, like, out of everybody I grew up with, is I took knowledge from the OGs. Like, I ain't never really shunned that off, because a lot of OGs had stopped reaching out because we ain't really listen. Like, so I did my thing in the streets, but I also took a lot of knowledge from OGs. I understood what it was about. The goal when you was as poor as I was always to get out.
Right.
Like, that's all we were using the streets for then. Like niggas start glorifying this now. Like, it wasn't glorified where I'm from, at least. It wasn't glorified like that because, like, nigga, all we wanted was a house and some grass. Like, that was winning. Like, you had won when you had did that, and you could take your family with you. So that, to me, that was always the goal. And that kind of of shapes what I talk about. Like that's it's real life shit that I've been through, and you just don't forget it.
Indeed. Hey, J Menace, real quick, bro. We got some dope artists coming up for our first independent hip hop break. Do you mind introducing them?
Let's get it, bro. So first coming up, of course, your boy J Menace with the smash single Chains, hung by King Venom, Come Back to Phoenix, featuring Red Zone Reaper, Queen Star, Bob High, Red Zone Reaper again with Angel Freestyle, Camo Slim, AI, and then myself ending it out with Red Alert.
Indeed. Blunt Talk TV fan, we'll be right back.
Yeah. Keep thinking this shit good, one day you gon' look up and I'm on your ass. I see that them bitches is with you, they fuck with my issue, they won't get a pass. Boy, pay attention to shit that I'm kicking, I'm spitting they're still in the trenches. These bitches just wanna have babies with Menace, but I ain't distracted cause I'm on the mission. Taking what's mine, you can call it the sticker. My hitters be thirsty, he gone if he hiccup. These niggas ain't bout it, we testing they ticker. These rappers ain't fire, they barely a flicker. Get them up out of here, that's on the G. I don't know with me. Be capping, I ain't for the shade. You don't get the picture, I'll fuck up your front. Nothing changed, but these chains. You weird, strange, low money, range. I'm on a different note. Gon' call me the GOAT. Wavy, I'm rocking the boat. Baby, I'm who you should know. Nothing changed, but these chains. You weird, strange, low money, range. I'm on a different note. Niggas gon' call me the GOAT. Wavy, I'm rocking the boat. Baby, I'm who you should know. I'm from the shot, so you know where I came. Antennas up, I don't f with you lame. I'm like this in person, these be amazed. She thought she was smart till I beat out her brains. I'ma own a nigga, a survivor. I'm here to stack up and own it, retire. I keep a stick on me like it's a Bible. I married the cannon and named it Mariah. Decreasing my circle, cause I'm moving higher. He said that he know me, that nigga's a liar. Money and see the common divider. We get it and split it and don't think about it. What's the complaint about, nigga? We up. Nothing is regular, get it deluxe. Look in the mirror to triple my zeros. Antetokounmpo, champion bucks. Nothing changed, but these chains. You weird, strange, low money, range. I'm on a different note. Niggas gon' call me the GOAT. Wavy, I'm rocking the boat. Baby, I'm who you should know. Nothing changed, but these chains. You weird, strange, low money, range. I'm on a different note. Niggas gon' call me the GOAT. Wavy, I'm rocking the boat. Baby, I'm who you should know.
What y'all talking about? A comeback, bitch, I done that. Ties on my hustle, run flat, tracks I bun that. What y'all talking about? A comeback, bitch, I done that. 7 songs a fucking night, nigga, now the sun back. What y'all talking about? A comeback, bitch, I done that. Ties on my hustle, run flat, tracks I bun that. What y'all talking about? A comeback, bitch, I done that. 7 songs a fucking night, nigga, now the sun back. I got a heavy grind, hustle strong, no debate, smoking hella gas with my bro, levitate, screaming baby LA, Queensburg, raise a tray, city of G's, Saul Miller's, collection play, feel my solar split, roller split, no stoner shit, I said bitch I'm wrong, check my paper, come with the tip, cheap at 28, mouth and seal, I'm talking zip, fuck a state line, TSA, I'm talking strips, I'm screaming fuck a border, fuck a wall, y'all dumb as shit, I'm talking black and brown, minorities running shit, fuck it, check my crown, I'm educated, I'm with the shit, I'm talking Malcolm X, by any means, this is what you get, come back, bitch, I done that, ties on my hustle, run flat, tracks I bun that, what y'all talking about, I come back, bitch, I done that, 7 songs a fucking night, nigga, now the sun back, what y'all talking about, I come back, bitch, I done that, ties on my my hustle run, flat tracks I burn that. What y'all talking about? I come back, bitch I done that. 7 songs a fucking night, nigga, not a sunbed.
Man, I stay up in the booth, this is the truth, it's nothing new. Hitting game so ill, every track sound like the flu. Now watch just what I brew, wrist flicking, my mind ticking. Now I done spilled the stew, sauce heavy, drip too much, I left the residue. Now this was overdue, check the revenue. I don't need a comeback, subdue that point of view. I been getting money, my niggas, so where were you? If you never secured a bag, watch who you speaking to. I'ma give a clue, it's family first, that's what I'm bringing meaning to. If it ain't FOE, it ain't feasible. If it ain't about money, we ain't seeing you. You can hate, but homie, I tried teaching you.
Come back, bitch, I done that. Ties on my hustle run, flat tracks I burn that. What y'all talking about? I come back, bitch, I done that. 7 songs a fucking night, nigga, not a sunbed. What y'all talking about? I come back, bitch, I done that. Ties on my hustle run, flat tracks I burn that. What y'all talking about? I come back, bitch, I done that. 7 songs a fucking night, nigga, not a sunbed. Send the track in 48, I send it back. Y'all talking less work with less work. What sense is that? Dip the quill as my soul bleed up in it lack. Been through pain for my child's peace, that's been a fact. Her and her cousins gon' be straight, that's family ties, nigga, from the sip. Live in Belma, feel my tie, nigga, like a man. Bear my fame, feel my pride, nigga. I check on pressure, leave my pressure. Look in my eyes, nigga, the booth is lit. Read the sign, no goofy shit, life's a RPG, that's on me. My tools equipped, raised off the hill, off the corner, that's Lucas shit. We invest in team, stay down, the crew's equipped. Yeah, come back, bitch, I done that. Ties on my hustle run, flat tracks I burn that. What y'all talking about? I come back, bitch, I done that. 7 songs a fucking night, nigga, not a sunbed. What y'all talking about? I come back, bitch, I done that. Ties on my hustle run, flat tracks I burn that. What y'all talking about? I come back, bitch, I done that. 7 songs a fucking night, nigga, not a sunbed.
All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. Melanated and in power, watch it gotta slide. All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. Third eye open, we are chosen, I share when I rise. All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. CBE, we a movement, crown, hold it high. All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. Look in the mirror, lay yourself, girl, I vibe high. I said this life is a test, get my best, nothing less. What you give is what you get, so I'm stressed to impress. Done away with the stress, man, I used to obsess. Put my thoughts in check, now I'm headed for the crest. Transcending my past, I'm on some new shit. Step into my new life, boss movement. Transformation underway, improvement. Put my truth up in these bars, translucent. It's therapeutic, I'm healing, but the journey just beginning. Expand my limits, pit with my intuition revealing. Started with the decision to act upon my vision. I'm on a mission, this is what the game been missing. Slide up in like a piston, it cause some major shit. Enterprises and winners is who I'm hanging with. Know where I'm going, but where I'm from I won't forget. If you ambitious, then let me see you represent. All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. Melanated and in power, watch it gotta slide. All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. Third eye open, we are chosen, I share when I rise. All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. CBE, we a movement, crown, hold it high. All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. Look in the mirror, lay yourself, girl, I vibe high. Up when existed when I didn't feel loved. Had no one else to turn to but the Lord up above. Pressure piling up, I got so fed up and done. Searching for the answers, plotting out a way to come up. I had to level up, trust and get on my grind. See the kingdom inside and free my own mind. The light within would carry me through the darkest times. Just gotta follow joy road like X and 9, I'm on a climb. And I'm just gon' keep on shining. Pressure will make a diamond. Self-love is the best love, true shit. Just like the sun, I'm rising. Royal melanated and thriving. Don't give a damn if you don't like me. Frequency way up, I'm vibing. Reverberating with the goddess inside me. All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. Melanated and in power, watch it gotta slide. All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. Third eye open, we are chosen, I share when I rise. All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. CBE, we a movement, crown, hold it high. All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. Look in the mirror, lay yourself, girl, I vibe high. I rise. All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. TBE, we a movement, crown, hold it high. All my queens in the building, let your crown fly. Look in the mirror, lay yourself, girl, I vibe high, vibe high.
Do what I gotta to put food on the table. R.I.P. to the beat when I seize it get mangled. Really miss my sis when I think it get painful. Rip the blue roof open and free my nigga Angel on some hot nigga shit, so flame on in the trap. Bobby Schmurda out of jail, he came home, it's a rap. Think you hotter than me? Huh. You all capped like a candle to the sun. It's a very large gap. My footsteps on the pavement leave it melted. Can't forget the heater on my hip like it's welded. Pocket full of green like a Celtic. J links around my neck hanging like a relic. Nigga call that shit Zelda. No sword play but the sticks mean I'm well armed. Critical defense will Swiss cheese a nigga Teflon. You have been forewarned. Hollows leave them deformed. Blood thinning tips keep them flowing. No Nefcon. Ticket on his head all cash. No coupon, toe tag receipt, leave them frozen like Behan. I'm who you wanna be, huh? But nigga, I'm a demon. Lyrically seasoned, bars colder than some Freon. Now step back from the track like Steph. I got 30 in a Mac, no cheese, no chef. I write back and you get put up on a poster. Queensburg, nigga, birds flying out the roaster. Don't ever approach me like we stand shoulder to shoulder. I'm the type to cock the 40 and blow the re out your postal. I just want some money calculated like a broker. I'm crazy about the green, they compare me to the Joker. Zone.
C.E.O. on the beat, what's the business? Cut the check. Finance is what I'm flipping, Forex is how I flex. You must have bows and I'm KD, no contest. Clips full of Hornets, Brooklyn when I aim, it's all net. Free my sis, Angel loyalty, what you call that? Standing tall and don't fold, 10-toe, what you call that? Never been a witness officer, I don't recall that. Fuck the soul of a C.I., what you singing is all cap. In this new era, I'm 50, I'm 50, that's authentic. Never been a lawyer, I'm the testing the bars in me. Precision with the pen, trigger squeeze, what you call semi. It's automatic, lungs collapse, hot box with me. Keep it a buck like Giannis in finals, I drop 50. Black Air Force energy, ops will get popped quickly. All my brothers coming home and time to a lot with me. Get rich without trying obstacles, and I'm 50. Keep it shady when I in the scope, Menace's on the centerfolds. LLC's got like 10 of those, competition been exposed. Go hard but the center froze, ablaze playing pros at your grade singing so in the later we pour a foe. TBE we the label, the stable we all go. Unstable when we spazzing, exposing it y'all hoes. Hand on front, hand on neck, leg up girl, let's go. Clothes hanging off her body, she knock at your front door, king.
It used to be Lil Pie, used to be shoes that I rewind. My clothes a little faded from some wash. Used to be Stonewall, they see me so many times, other they losers and been how they know back. Microwave pizza by 2 on like Nietzsche, we stacked them and smashed them, that's just how we thug. Don't get this story confused and get sad for it. Wasn't turned up the score with the bud. I feel like I'm AI, thought that he crossed over joints, so many niggas didn't try to stop. I feel like McGregor, adding hooper to myself in the trenches, I thought then they fade. I feel like the page, 283 on the scoreboard, I turned in the 4-quarter bread. I'm feeling super, can't nobody hold me or stop me like Kobe, I'm one of the brave. I'm amazing, look what I'm blazing. I'm feeling like Jesus, I made them believe me. In a recession, I bought me a session, turned up for my session, it's all in the nut. I go so hard for that shit, but I promise. Courtney, he told me I'm catching the fever. All I can think about the ones who need me. They know I'm here, they know I don't fear. I blaze up the furnace, the bitch. I broke the code to the system, I'm winning. If you been where I been and you breathe, still listen. You better go hard to the max every end. Tomorrow ain't permanent, tonight is suspicious. Come over the bitch, born in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm completely relentless. Oh, baby mama said, kid, how I'm living. I gotta go get it. I feel like I'm AI, thought that he crossed over joints. So many niggas didn't try to stop. I feel like McGregor, adding hooper to myself in the trenches. I thought then they phased. I feel like the page, 283 on the scoreboard. I took that in 4-quarter bread. I'm feeling super, can't nobody hold me. I'm feeling like Kobe, I'm one of the great. I feel like I'm AI, thought that he crossed over joints. So many niggas didn't try to stop. I feel like McGregor, adding hooper to myself in the trenches. I thought then they phased. I feel like the page, 283 on the scope, I cut that for part of bread. I'm feeling super, can't nobody hold me. I'm feeling like Kobe, I'm one of the great. I go hard, no in it. Them niggas, they told me I sound like the new way. I say I'm Da Vinci. I had that finna what drop me, I'm finna what promise. I'm universal like the kitchen. I'm straight out the kitchen. I could've had a good life, but I chose what I chose. Look at this, I'm straight out the trench. By the time grandmama got me the street, why I chose to go get it. It was the business. In my suitcase, I had dice ripping down to a 38 Smitty. Underneath, hammer down cold with a pair of jabos and a cake outfit that was dick. Play in the air, you know how I'm stepping. Come with the left and I fish out the rest. Highway to heaven, get wrong, I'ma make sure to drop BLT when I unload the weapon. They say they stepping, you bit mad. Boy, we white cause it Birmingham flavor aggressive. Boy, out the gate, if your pockets ain't laid with the lady, she ain't talking my neck, keep stepping. I do not like race, I feel like the rest with the harder way. It was just penis like harder way. Untake the combo, now I got bust for them harder days. I used to trap all the harder way. I went in blue mode. I got so deep in the colors, the Benjamin changed how I act. I used to let stupid dumb bitch get to me. That broke it, they shit, how the fuck I do that? They really just love me, really couldn't stand how I'm loved by a rider that I hit my back. Facts. The phone when I called you to speak to my son and you tell me you're coming right back. Mad, I just got dug and put on, got in the salt. Hold up, this bit man get lost. I got a two-way, either I should walk, either I don't. Big and free play, boy, I got mouths like a freeway. 30-foot moments get stripped on. I'm burning rubber, I'm too gone. They say he's smooth like a new phone. But you shaking if he go to. How he be looking, he look like some butter. And now pressure, yo, I go all on my cutter. She fall in love, I tell her to chill. Pull up, kill, drill, spill. She got the chill, I'm focused on meal. House on the hill, I do it for real. Came to the Ville, come over the field. I feel like I'm AI. Look that he crossed over joints, so much in the stop. I feel like McBrady. And the hooper to myself in the trenches, I thought in they face. I feel like the page, 283 on the scope, I cut that for part of bread. I'm feeling super, can't nobody hold me. I'm feeling like Kobe, I'm one of the great. I feel like I'm AI. Look that he crossed over joints, so much in the stop. I feel like McBrady. And the hooper to myself in the trenches, I thought in they face. I feel like the page, 283 on the scope, I cut that for part of bread. I'm feeling super, can't nobody hold me. I'm feeling like Kobe, I'm one of the great.
All of these people are patiently waiting to hear what J Menace gon' cook up. I ain't went nowhere, in fact I'm on top of you. Niggas suggest that you look up. I'm from the trenches, go play with somebody else. Already know that you sugar. Cause he ain't gon' take it to where we gon' take it to. Bro must be out his medulla. Nigga, we litty, back on my bully, I'm gritty. I get for the city, we the committee. Don't pat us down at the entry. What's in your pocket? Centuries. I'm from the shot, we ready. Talk to me nice so this shit could get petty. Nothing has changed but my appetite, nigga. The bag is the only thing trendy. Red alert. Red alert. Red alert. Red alert. All of these people are patiently waiting to hear what J Menace gon' cook up. Had to take 5 to perfect the signs. Now all of these niggas look shook up. Why would I ever quit? I'm in my element. I'ma be here, you can book it. I am a veteran, bitch, I'm hella lit. Had to alert all you rookies. All of these people are patiently waiting for me to get back on my boogie. Back in my head again, I am a veteran. Make your boss look like a rookie. The niggas that's with me don't do all that talking, but we only honor that action. Head on the swivel, these niggas will kill you if ever they see that you lacking. I just been keeping it mellow, don't let it confuse you, cause my foot is still on the pedal. Hell of a fellow, got her in back of the shuttle. Her booty making the echo, came up from nothing, nigga, I'm ready. Talk to me nice so this shit could get petty. Ain't nothing changed but my appetite, nigga, so see you better respect. All of these people are patiently waiting to hear what J Menace gon' cook up. Had to take 5 to perfect the signs, now all of these niggas look shook up. Why would I ever quit? I'm in my element, I'ma be here, you can book it. I am a veteran, bitch, I'm hella lit. Had to alert all you rookies.
Indeed, most definitely. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Personally, both my parents, they were soldiers, so they was off and away. So you know what I'm saying? My granddad was like that main foundation for me. And where I grew up, anybody out of law know what the Queensboro area like. Anybody around Mississippi know what L-Town, baby LA is like. I resonate with and not having much, and then as I got older, ended up, you know what I'm saying, homeless, you know what I'm talking about. Always looking out for everybody. I see the potential, you know what I'm saying. I see where they trying to go, And the whole time is, you know, like you said, you know, you grinding, trying to gain that stability, trying to, you know, fix, you know what I'm saying, generational curses, trying to fix these gaps and holes that developed around. And, you know, nowadays it's looked at like something cool just to be on the block all the time, or it's something cool to tote a pistol. Like, we're doing that to survive, you know what I'm saying, just to make it down the street. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure lights is staying on, just making sure like food is in your stomach. Like, that wasn't nothing to glorify. Like, especially like listening to like the old heads, like my grandfather and his circle. I was the youngest person in my crew because everybody was his age, 50, 60, up to 80 something years old. So I'm listening to how everybody either won or how they fucked their life up. And my granddad always said, when a grown man tell you his past pains, you know what I'm saying, listen, because he trying to help you avoid that pothole.
Yeah, that's one.
And something else that my granddad laid on me at a young age, because he caught me just staring at the wall as a kid. He asked me, what were you thinking about? And I was like, I want to be a great songwriter. And he looked at me and he said, all right, understand what you're praying for, because you're praying to go through a lot of pain so you can resonate with a lot of people. And he was like, so when God start putting that pain in your life, understand that it's only a test so you can sit there and bridge that gap so somebody don't have to go through that pain alone again. So most definitely, King, I definitely feel like when you speak on the track, and especially certain songs that we're going to get into in a minute, certain songs that you present, I feel like they bridge that gap for people. I can always remember just listening to Pop, you know what I'm saying, especially during those cold nights, you feel me, and like just understanding that, you know what I'm saying, if I just keep putting one foot forward and I follow the game plan, I can execute.
Yeah, nah, you know, I think you said your grandfather told you that, though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's dope. That's dope jewels right there. I actually ain't never heard no shit like that, but that's actually dope. You drop some knowledge with that. But no, I feel you on that. 100.
Appreciate it, King. Appreciate it. You know, salute to Queen Kaylee Sidris, you know what I'm saying, because she definitely, you know, brought your music to my attention. And since I started researching you, bro, I definitely been just tapped in with your story, tapped in with, you know, how you operated as a young black king. And also, you know what I'm saying, how you deliver, you know. And one thing I see that you was part of a rap collective, you know what I'm saying, called Rumors. You know, first and foremost, you know, long live Goonie the God. Do you mind, like, letting the Blunt Talk TV fam know what Rumors stand for and how y'all formed?
Yeah. So Rumors is relying upon music over regular shit. So that was the acronym. Actually made up by Goonie. You know, RIP to my brother, man. That was actually created by Goonie. So we actually came together. I had just opted out of a deal with Universal. And I was talking, so it was me, Dad Lou, Goonie the God, my brother Quan, aka you know, King Quan, and Miss Legit. And I found all these artists, and I just had a theory. I knew how these labels was operating, and I'm like, yo, I can take that same concept. I ain't got the money they got at the you know, at that time. I ain't really had shit. But I was like, I know the concept. I know how they doing this. So my theory was to get 5 dope artists already established, get them together on stage and make music together, and I felt like we would be undeniable. And I remember getting them together and just telling them, like, man, like, yo, if you follow my theory, just follow my theory for a year. And I promise you, like, we'll be the biggest thing smoking in Chicago. We'll have our pick. And that's what we did. Like, we started off doing shows, like, out in Indiana. We was doing at least 4 to 5 shows a week. Like, no lie. And it went from paying people to do shows and be a part of their shows to, maybe 2-3 months later, then we can demand half on ticket sales. Like, yo, we want you to break us off half. And then it went from that to, yo, you want us to come out, you got to pay us to come out. And before it all broke up, man, we had $1 million deal on the table. $1 million deal on the table, and we just we didn't quite hold it together at the end for some personal differences, man. And that's one of the things I regret. But all that being said, bro, I'm not me. I'm not who I am. J Menace is not the brand that it is, you know, without Rumors.
Indeed. And, you know, I personally feel like, you know, that Wu-Tang model, you know what I'm saying, especially when you got 5, 6, 7 dope MCs that, you know, really hold their own on the mic, and everybody got like their own, not really own lane, but their own, you know, perspective on certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's, to me, that's the best way to tap into multiple markets. And, you know, the fact that y'all stuck to that plan and y'all being consistent and y'all all, you know, had that energy towards it, you know what I'm saying? That's something extremely special. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I did take away from, you know, studying psychology in college and whatnot. I try to, you know, implement that with the label, you know what I'm saying? We always have sit downs and whatnot. You know, I always tell people, you know what I'm saying, everything that happens in business, or, you know what I'm saying, that's a discrepancy, we always talk about, you know, it's just one conversation away from being fixed. I understand where certain things just become a breaking point for certain people. I definitely, you know, speak positivity, put that energy out there that, you know, one day that y'all all come back together and whatnot. Because like I said, you know, the type of heart that I hear from you, the type of mindset I hear from you, seeing Black kings prosper that way, I always love to see it. And I definitely speak that on you, King.
100, man. I appreciate that, bro. Been kind of, but we all still family, man. Like, no matter what, because of what we went through and how we went through that together, everybody has a big personality. You know, it's all alphas.
I know how that feels.
You know, nobody really wants to take a back seat. And you know, it just is what it is. But when it comes to that, but that's my family. Like, you know, they can call me for anything, and I'm there. They know they already. And I mean, just is what it is, man. And then it's kind of hard to do it the same way, because Goonie is the reason I perform the way I do. I learned how to perform from him. I was always, to me, dope with the lyrics, but nobody did a better live show than Goonie. Like, I literally haven't seen a human being alive. and a big part of the group. He's kind of like the heart and soul. He was of the group. So I don't know if we'll ever rekindle on that again. I don't know if it could be what it was, but we forever family.
Indeed. I definitely respect that, and I definitely just respect how you hold on to that family energy, King. Now, let me ask you this, bro. You know what I'm saying? What are some differences that you notice from recording and, you know, going out and performing as a group versus, you know what I'm saying, the process being a solo artist?
Well, a group is easier. The hard thing about a group is, like, if you call yourself, to me, I was kind of the head of the snake, so trying to manage personalities and make sure everybody come together, that's the hard part. But writing music is way easier. Like, cause all I gotta do is write 16. And then they gotta write their 16. I'm good with that. I can go on to the next project.
Right.
Like, when you're a solo artist, I'm responsible for all the verses, and I'm responsible for the whole beat. And you know, you taking total control of the brand. Like, ain't nobody really helping you. And it's one thing when you start promoting yourself and trying to put yourself out there versus it's 5 of you or 6 of you and everybody promoting the same thing. That's a whole different type of energy. So it's a lot more work being a solo artist, but it's also a lot more rewarding, because once you get it, the only way you can lose it is by completely, you know, fucking off your time or your career. No other way to say that. It's hard to get, but it's harder to lose when you get it from the mud like that. So
Indeed. I definitely understand that. You know what I'm saying? RIP, long live, you know, King Smoke. You know what I'm saying? That was my big homie for a long time, all the way up until I was 15, bro. And like, he died in my arms, you feel me? So everything, and man, it's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, the pain is still there, you know what I'm saying, the lessons is what's more important. And he always sat there and told me everything that he was doing was to put me on a bigger stage. And he told me, you know what I'm saying, the type of energy and type of love and support that he was giving me, you know what I'm saying, make sure that I continue to give that to other people. Be what I needed for somebody else, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, going from that process, like you said, you know, I was at a young age, so I was getting eight bar verses, you know what I'm saying, or I would get a chorus, and then it grew to that 16 bar verse, you know what I'm saying, and then all of a sudden, once I had mastered the 16 bar verse, it was just me by myself, you know what I'm saying. So it was a process learning, you know, how to craft the entire project and still kind of have that format. And then it was an even bigger process learning the business aspect of everything and being a CEO and developing other artists. So, you know what I'm saying? I definitely feel that learning curve. You know, a lot of up and coming artists, they fail to realize that this is the music business. What are some of the lessons that you learned in your journey, you know, from contracts, dealing with labels, touring, promo, pitfalls, like, you know what I'm saying? What type of gems could you pass on to another up and coming artist?
This takes consistency, man. Like, and not the type of consistency of every other day consistency. If you want to be a solo independent artist, then you really got to do this shit. And you know, when I tell people that, like, yo, it's okay for you to have a job, yo. Like, you got to fund your dream. Like, so you can't be out here asking somebody else to pay for your damn dream. So you better have a way to fund it. Like, if you in the street, then you do your street thing. If you work a 9 to 5, then you do the 9 to 5 thing. Whatever it takes, that's what you're gonna have to do. But understand that it's an everyday grind. Like, this shit is a job. Like, it's not, you know, people think they see me doing shows and interviews and all that, and they be like, that's the fun part of it. I be like, nah, that's the work. This shit's work. You gotta
major facts.
You constantly, on the real, you constantly doing that. So one is the consistency, and then two, after you're being consistent, you know, like, make sure you putting out the best content and the best version of you, and understand that you're a brand. You're a walking brand. So the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you dress, it should always, anytime you're outside of your personal space, meaning your house, you're representing the brand. You know, so you can't be off your square, and that's really what it is. You know, it's consistency and brand building. And if you can do those two things, and, you know, continue to work at it, I don't know a thing that you can do every day and not be good at it or get something out of it.
Indeed. And like, bro, you spend gems.
We can talk about this all
Bruh.
day.
Who you telling, bro? I'm talking about, bro, you spitting gems on this, man. And, you know, this is actually something I recently, you know, been talking to, you know, my artists and people in the community, because the last 4 years I've been studying the Forex market, right? Everybody has their own issues in life or their own dreams and aspirations, but one thing I try to, you know, teach our community is this market has been hidden from us for so long. So I have a company called Third Eye Empire Investment Group. And what we do is teach people how to trade off their phone and grow account starting as low as like $50 or $100 to start it. And what I teach people is how to grow it. And then once you master growing that small account, now you can fund up and sit there and increase your money. Because basically, you know, every time you put $1 in a savings account, that bank trades $10 in the foreign exchange market. What that little dividend check that you get, all that is pennies off of what they done made. That's why they only sit there and guarantee $250,000 in your account, because they playing with the rest of your money. I'm trying to give a better way for people to sit there and generate that profit without having to risk their freedom, if that makes sense.
Nah, that's 100, man. That's dropping jewels. That's what people like us need to do anyway. People that look like us.
Facts. Salute the Wall Street Trapper. That's one of the mentors, and Grant Cardone. Wall Street Trapper always sit there and say, bro, you know, Wall Street look like us, Forex look like us, Bitcoin look like us, crypto look like us. You know what I'm talking about? We got to beat it out of people's mind that, you know, it's only certain avenues that we can make it. You know what I'm saying? There are people out here, when you're reaching that top 10, top 12%, you know what I'm saying? They have multiple streams of income. So like you said, it's cool to have a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? But utilize that check to increasing your investment. Your first big investment is yourself. Then your knowledge, your mindset, you know what I'm saying? Increasing assets, whether it's real estate, whether it's foreign exchange, whether it's investing in the different companies. That's definitely an avenue and a mindset that we got to sit there and push for our community, bro.
Yeah, if we don't, nobody will.
Major facts. There's always, you know, that group of people that will kind of naysay the things that you do, whether, you know, saying that your voice ain't right for music, or, you know, that your look doesn't fit, the production is off, or, you know, just even nitpick the content. What helped you push through that wall of negativity and, you know, just remain consistent on that daily grind, bro?
I don't like nobody telling me what I can't do, bro. I'm a contrarian by nature. So when I first started, it was that I did not, my voice wasn't really on par. And they said that for years. And then when my voice got better, supposedly, then the bars wasn't, the bars were okay. It wasn't extravagant, it was okay. Then the delivery it was constantly something. But if you, been through the shit that I've been through, I'm used to people telling me I can't do something or what I'm not gonna do. All you're gonna do is piss me off, and I'm gonna go harder.
Facts.
And that really has always been my mind frame. I'm not gonna let you tell me what I can and can't do. If I think it's possible, then it's possible. And if it's impossible, then it's gonna be a long road to me finding out that shit is impossible. Because I'm gonna have to see it for myself. But until then, I 100% always believed in me and what I was gonna do and how I was gonna do it and everything. Like, so, yeah, that really is it. I'm gonna keep pushing. So much so that now that people tell me that my shit is dope, and I said that in one of my lines. I was like, I remember people used to doubt me. Now everybody a fan. I don't even know what that shit feel like. I still have to make it up in my mind that people telling me that my shit not good enough. Like I create competition where there is none. So that's the long-winded answer. But yeah, that's the answer, bro.
Hey,
fuck other people's possibilities. Keep pushing.
That's always a telltale sign of, greatness. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who always adds that fuel to the fire. The fact that you're constantly forming that competition. That's the same thing Jordan did. Even if he didn't have a problem with you on the court, he gonna make up something. He gonna make up a rumor. He gonna hear something up in his head that provokes him to go to that level. One of my mentors, David Amitier, he always sit there and talk about anytime somebody try to throw that M in front of something, like it's impossible, it's unachievable, take that un off and just look at the M. All right, cool. I am possible. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody's trying to put their box of what their fears are on you. And it's only the weaker mindset that's going to allow somebody to trap you inside that box. You know what I'm talking about? My grandfather always sat there and said the divine or the greater divine is broken up into the multitude of us. You know what I'm saying? Even in the Bible, it says ye are God. You know what I'm saying? The Quran speaks of the same, as well as my tribe speaks of, we come from a higher source. You know what I'm saying? So if we're connected to that higher source, anything within your realm is possible to change. It's all upon you. You know what I'm saying? Be the change you wish to receive. And you know what I'm saying? The fact that you're pushing and you made that, first of all, if somebody, like Grant Cardone say, if somebody tells you no, what they're really telling you is what they're interested in or what they're paying attention and listening to. So if they're sitting there saying, oh, his voice ain't right. All right, cool. You listening to my voice, though. Oh, your production ain't right. Yeah, but you listening to my beats, though. You know, so I just got to keep hitting you over the head with this quality content until enough people sit there and jock with it, because that's all it is. They just trying to ride with that wave. It's that primitive form of their mind.
Yeah, that's real. That's actually real talk, bro. Couldn't have said it better.
Appreciate that, King. Indeed. Hey, bro, that's a bet. First thing, real quick, we got our second independent hip-hop break coming up. J Menace, do you mind introducing them for us?
Yeah, let's get it, Brody. So we got the biggest single on the album today. Starting with myself, Finesse. Going into Red Zone Reaper. Hit a Lick featuring King Venom. Queen Star, Like This, featuring Red Zone Reaper. Then myself again with Grace, King Venom, Cold Nights, and then Queen Star, Melanin Drip, featuring King Venom.
Indeed. Blunt Talk TV fam, we'll be right back.
Be trying to finesse, tippy toe didn't overstep. So I suggest you don't go out of your way, cause you give them an inch and a mile they will take. Cause we'll peep where you live, then go and set up a hit, acting like it wasn't them, then try to say you They gotta deal with these niggas that's leeches. I said they can't touch me, just steady reaching. Don't get me wrong, I ain't the one for preaching. Just giving you facts and this is where I leave it. Going on in your mind, I'ma only tell a motherfucker one time. You try to play games, I'ma get in my feelings. Whatever you took, get it back with some interest. Watch them niggas in your circle. Watch them bitches that you talk to. Keep your eyes on them straight cats, they'll fuck around and steal your dog food. Never ever trust a soul. Take care of the family and focus on goals. Make sure that these niggas is playing their roles. Don't get distracted by niggas be trying to finesse. Ayy, we ain't with none of that. They know how we coming, nevertheless. Ayy, niggas be trying to finesse. Ayy, they better not catch you lack. I want that, she want the bag. Ayy,
Just be trying to finesse. Ain't got no money, ain't got no bag, ain't got no check. These just so stressed. We been in the bag. Hey. Just be trying to finesse. Cash app fraud, bank credit card. Just be losing their job. They set up that they think going hard. Hey. Just be trying to finesse.
Steady be winning, still at the bank, steady be grinning, still at the stove, steady be spinning, back on your block, steady be spinning. I overeat, never be finished, dead or alive, never will blemish. Off in the sky, who said it was limits? Swim with elites, I started from scrimmage. Arm out the dope, it's never gon' jam. Made up my mind, started my plan. One of a kind, forever be praying. She had me that forever gon' cram. Could be trying to finesse, but I won't settle for less. Thinking about my next dollar, fixing my chain on my chest. Run it up, get the Benji. Drive through like Wendy. She Chanel this Fendi. 101 can't rent these. Life good, I be earning. Brown, handsome, and I'm charming. Send a shot, that's a warning. Heat it up,
niggas be trying to finesse. Ayy, we ain't with none of that. They know how we coming, nevertheless. Ayy, niggas be trying to finesse. Ayy, they better not catch you lack. I want that, she want the bag. Ayy,
Just be trying to finesse. Ain't got no money, ain't got no bag, ain't got no check. These bitches so stressed. We been in the bag. Hey. Just be trying to finesse. Cash app fraud, bank credit card. Just be losing their job. They set up that they think going hard. Hey. Just be trying to finesse.
Stop playing with these niggas.
Off the road, it's a shoulder like I hit a lead. It's only family in the tune like I hit a lead. Break it down, call the play, look like I hit a lead. Put my niggas in the game like we hit a lead. Off the road, it's a shoulder like I hit a lead. It's only family in the tune like I hit a lead. Break it down, call the play, look like I hit a lead. Put my niggas in the game like we hit a lead.
Known to keep a fresh outfit, diamonds stay dancing. Look like I hit a lick, my niggas know I take chances. The Glock on my hip, no I'm not for the cancer. My girl on my side, better watch your advances. Granted, I'm usually known to cause damage. A savage, kicking the door and wreak havoc. A bandit, take everything in sight, panic. Steal a nigga life and leave a nigga soul stranded. Damn it, lay on the floor if you can't stand it. A grimy type beat, so my flow's gone rancid. Kidnap the melody and put the chorus on ransom. The chopped leprosy, so the bullets become acid. Hat trick, 3-round burst, that's the ballad. Gladly put them to sleep, close the casket. Lastly, burn the tip, drop the ashes. Car filled with gases, catch me in traffic.
Off the road, it's a shoulder like I hit a lead. It's only family in the tune like I hit a lead. Break it down, call the play, look like I hit a lead. Put my niggas in the game like we hit a lead. Off the road, it's a shoulder like I hit a lead. It's only family in the tune like I hit a lead. Break it down, call the play, look like I hit a lead. Put my niggas in the game like we hit a lead. They kick though, hotter, curiously wrist flow. Hustle make wrist glow. Black hotter than Crisco, this don't spit slow. No matter, so pushing your clips flow. Bitch, get low, your name ain't Daniel. Lions tiptoe when I step on stage. No game, it's a state of emergency. Currently developing more ways to get the currency. Turn the key, infrastructure solid, how much you earn a week. Wait your turn to speak, blind to the bullshit, yeah, I learn to see. I earn my 3. Every hater confirm copy. Download it, 5 corrupted, little boy stop it. Your old lady watching, see you hating, now she our chick. I love all shit, but this she passenger, she chocolate. The weekend don't don't stop. And we turned up on a Tuesday. If you mind, hold your crown, yeah. Shake it like a groovy would. Call myself a general, but I bow before no president. It's evident the way she bow before me like I'm heaven sent. Off the road, it's some shoulder like I hit a lead. It's on the family in the tune like I hit a lead. Break it down, call the play look like I hit a lead. Put my niggas in the game like we hit a lead. Off the road, it's a shoulder like I hit a lead. It's on the family in the tune like I hit a lead. Break it down, call the play look like I hit a lead. Put my niggas in the game like we hit a lead.
You ain't never felt a vibe like this. Seen a crown tilted hell high like this. If you on your grind, let it shine like this. Melanated and bubbling, I vibe like this. You ain't never felt a vibe like this. Seen a crown tilted hell high like this. If you on your grind, let it shine like this. Melanated and bubbling, I vibe like this. Vivacious and I'm passionate, far from being average. Work on like I'm management, I swear yeah I captured it. Thing ain't so immaculate, skillful like a magician. My power in my baby told them green rest all across the land. I'm so fly, I'm glowing, yeah, I'm so high, I'm floating. Don't see no competition, yeah, I feel like I've been chosen. Be better than I was the day before, I'm steady growing. Melanin popping, baby, value greatly overflowing. Positive vibes only, my mind laser focus. Infrared in my vision, see through bullshit, hocus pocus. Keep my friends close, but my enemies the closest. Beautiful as a lotus, flow so explosive. Fresh out the gate, no time for the lake, go hard in the paint, but this ain't a game. Rise, elevate, up in the way, I just can't stand in my own lane. My word ain't the same, embracing the change. Cover break, I wealth on the brain, I choose my fate. I wake up a slay, I'm sharp as a snake with stars and names. You ain't never felt a vibe like this. Seen a crown tilted hell high like this. If you on your grind, let it shine like this. Melanated and bubbling, I vibe like this. You ain't never felt a vibe like this. Seen a crown tilted hell high like this. If you on your grind, let it shine like this. Melanated and bubbling, I vibe like this.
5A1, been on since day one. Got a king type drip, royal filtration. On top like a star, I'm a constellation. Been lit, I'm not hot, I'm on cremation. Look, I'm fresher than a newborn out the nursery. My skills embedded like I got it out of surgery. Not of this earth, double cup full of mercury. And if you owe me, I need the currency urgently. In this race, you know the bag is the destination. Up the pace until the money is my location. Giving knowledge to the seed on some cultivation until they ready to proceed. Coronation, I'm a god, so you know I vibe higher. Breathe life into the beat and let it spread wildfire. If you speaking greatness, I'm in they mouth pacifier. And if you feature red zone, that's a track multiplier, nigga.
You ain't never felt a vibe like this. Seen a crown tilted hell high like this. If you on your grind, let it shine like this. Melanated and bubbling, I vibe like this. You ain't never felt a vibe like this. Seen a crown tilted hell high like this. If you on your grind, let it shine like this. Melanated and bubbling, I vibe like this.
Scary hours with them bullet showers. Tell me what the fuck you know about it. Any moment you can get killed, but you walk around like you never doubt it. Microwaving fucking bath water. Gotta do it cause the heat is off. Never walk out with your head down. The soldier is all that they ever saw. I'm going to school on guard, nigga. Cause I'm from a hood where they rob niggas. I had to get down with the mob, nigga. Cause there's no protection from the cops, nigga. Head on the swivel, else you gon' pick up a hustle or pick a ball up and dribble. I'm in the middle, I see the B.I.G. picture. I was the one with the vision, nigga. Y'all don't really fucking hear me though. I ain't like these fucking rap niggas speaking on the life they would never know. Crack pipes on the playground, selling green in the hallway. Dead body, that's a Monday. Nigga, we did it the hard way. Off of the power of mighty dollar. Niggas be serving their own mama. I ain't tryna hear that Bible thumping. You can tell that preacher he can keep walking. Got money, then I thought bigger. Definition of a real nigga. He who in the field with the mission, then we gotta send him up to God quicker. Grace. Niggas better keep up with the pace. Think you winning, but you win the way. How you gon' fuck with a nigga that know we got grace? Getting shit done at a record pace. A lot of shit I had to let slide. If you didn't die, just know that I granted you grace. Niggas better keep up with the pace. Think you winning, but you win the way.
How you gon' fuck with a nigga that know we got grace? Getting shit done at a record pace. A lot of shit I had to let slide. If you didn't die, just know that I granted you grace. You ain't got food to put on the plate. Most of you niggas cannot relate. Mama been gone for like 3 days. Nigga, I did it the hard way. Needed money, so I stole cars. Dropped that bitch off at the chop shop. And when that shit started getting high, see the OG for a recop. Never speak about my progress, cause them the niggas be the targets. I'ma just play my position, that's my intuition. I'm living with no regrets. Got evicted, but it's nothing new. Robbing stores just to get food. Fell asleep in the backseat of a Ford Taurus on a dark street. Nigga, y'all don't really fucking hear me though. I ain't like these fucking rap niggas, these are all facts with a witty flow. It's you with them, you better pull a trigger. You hesitate, then you die quicker. All the nights I had to face death, man, you niggas gon' show me some fucking respect. Don't fuck with my family, don't fuck with my name. Don't compare me with rappers, they not in my lane. All of these niggas be chasing the fame, they rolling the dice, this shit ain't a game, boy. I'm a legend that they can't erase, but none of this shit will be possible if I ain't put in work and have a lot of grace. Niggas better keep up with the pace. Think you winning, but you win the way. How you gon' fuck with a nigga that know we got grace? Getting shit done at a record pace. A lot of shit I had to let slide. If you didn't die, just know that I granted you grace. Niggas better keep up with the pace. Think you winning, but you win the way. How you gon' fuck with a nigga that know we got grace? Getting shit done at a record pace. A lot of shit I had to let slide. If you didn't die, just know that I granted you grace.
Been on the boo hot, how you staying there all night? Cause I can't forget about them cold nights. And I promised granddad I'ma do right. See granddad, I told you I'ma do right. Cold nights, what you know about them cold nights? And I'm never going back to my so cold nights. Cold nights, ice in my veins cause of cold nights. Fire in the heart, frozen by cold nights. The devil always testing me, sometimes successfully. Been known what's the death of me. Just check the recipe. I watch my mama struggle while I watch my homie hustle. Granddad taught me about forgiving the blind, taught me off the muscle. I'm splitting the two while I'm stuck in this loop. Look at my eyes, don't see pain and you missed the magoo. I was that little smart nigga hanging with the older crew. So my OG strap nigga sold to you. Time to ride nigga, but smoke willing to die nigga. All for my OG to smile back and be like my nigga. Disconnected home, I get lovers are wrong. Don't know about adolescence since 9 been grown. I stopped taking pictures and that smile was gone. I seen death firsthand, my Falcon's mind was gone. At that point realized that my time was long. My heart grew a little colder, my round was gone. Been on the boo hot, how you staying there all night? Cause I can't forget about them cold nights. And I promised granddad I'ma do right. See granddad, I told you I'ma do right. Cold nights, what you know about them cold nights? And I'm never going back to my so cold nights. Cold nights, ice in my veins cause of cold nights. Fire in the heart, frozen by cold nights. Friends say I dodged death with no effort. Choose you was careful, you wasn't thereful. And my soul ripped and tear slow. I stopped opening up cause my soul couldn't bear more. Very few I cared for, I've been left for dead bro. You can't lead me down your path, I know what's down that road. This ain't my first harvest, I know what my seeds sow. Absorbing like photosynthesis, I'm all patterns chemically. Life is full of patterns and I hope you feel my symmetry. It's a crown like my DNA, double check my chemistry. I'm a king and a god, I don't need no embassy. Earn stripes in them cold nights, I see through your tendencies. Of bitches who you meant to be, no wonder you ain't feeling me. Step in the club, ice grilling me, I swear you niggas killing me. Swear I ain't gon' make it, nigga, tell me what my ceiling be. Like April 22nd, Westbrook, you're gonna hear from me. This could've been avoided, now the text on the receipt, nigga. Been on the boo hot, how you staying there all night? Cause I can't forget about them cold nights. And I promised granddad I'ma do right. See granddad, I told you I'ma do right. Cold nights, what you know about them cold nights? And I'm never going back to my so cold nights. Cold nights, ice in my veins cause of cold nights. Fire in the heart, frozen by cold nights.
Drip, 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 melanin, melanin, drip, drip, melanin drip, melanin drip, melanin drip. We starburst hot like a toddy. I'm one of a kind, no copy. Divine feminine like Shakti, ain't gon' let none stop me. Destined for greatness, Ali, melanin glow insane. Dripping like summer rain, breaking the chain. Abundance of freedom I claim, shift through wide my brain. Woke up and standing for change, a melanin drip as they upset. On the way up and they upset, DNA fused with success. Don't get stressed, make progress, a melanin drip as they upset. On the way up and they upset, DNA fused with success. Don't get stressed, make progress. Queen started hopped on the beat. 300, rocking my crown to the T. 300, natural hair on fleek. 300, melanated got us high beat. 300, taking the L, that's blasphemy. Got a king that'll blast for me. I'm woke, no coffee and cream. 300, creating and living my dreams. 300, roll a couple J's and I'm moonwalking in this bitch. Moonwalking with my clique, I'm moonwalking in my bliss. Don't snooze, whole crew on some high level shit. I'm from the motherfucking deep, that's why I got hustle in me. Coast to coast overseas, living life like a movie. Queen Starburst hot like a toddy. I'm one of a kind, no copy. Divine feminine like Shakti, ain't gon' let none stop me. Destined for greatness, Ali, melanin glow insane. Dripping like summer rain, breaking the chain. Abundance of freedom I claim, shift through wide my brain. Woke up and standing for change, a melanin drip as they upset. On the way up and they upset, DNA fused with success. Don't get stressed, make progress, a melanin drip as they upset. On the way up and they upset, DNA fused with success. Don't get stressed, make progress.
You looking at the guy drew success. Competition, no contest. Achieved my goals, now what's next? Flex on my person with 4X. Mailbox money, I count checks. 10 bands, we don't count less. Bam Grind, started countess. Blade Day, Walker, I'm boundless. No sir, I don't rap for free. Whole crew getting paid just to roll my weed. Pick the right queen to grow my seed. On my own lane, you can scroll my D's. Repel out the matrix, my mind is free. Morpheus, how I find the beat. Feeling like Neo, even blind I see. Third eyes, the tribe I lead.
Queen Starburst hot like a toddy. I'm one of a kind, no copy. Divine feminine like Shakti, ain't gon' let none stop me. Destined for greatness, Ali, melanin glow insane. Dripping like summer rain, breaking the chain. Abundance of freedom I claim, shift through wide my brain. Woke up and standing for change, a melanin drip as they upset. On the way up and they upset, DNA fused with success. Don't get stressed, make progress, a melanin drip as they upset. On the way up and they upset, DNA fused with success. Don't get stressed, make progress. I'm Spike Lee directing my vision. I write my own story and live it. What I can achieve, there's no limit. I'm winning. I follow my dreams, cause I see the picture so vivid. I don't gotta worry, that's facts. Frequency up to the max. Precious metal around my neck. Manifest stacks. Benjamin Jacksons and grants. Too blessed to be stressed, don't do drama, no mess. Some folks no guessing, get money while resting. That is the quest manifesting to live the good life I am destined. I got no time for fake friends. Up level again and again. I am a boss with this pen. There's no doubt I'ma win. Bank account double like I'm seeing twins. We Starburst hot like a toddy. I'm one of a kind, no copy. Divine feminine like Shakti, ain't gon' let none stop me. Destined for greatness, Ali, melanin glow insane. Dripping like summer rain, breaking the chain. Abundance of freedom I claim, shift through wide my brain. Woke up and standing for change, a melanin drip as they upset. On the way up and they upset, DNA fused with success. Don't get stressed, make progress, a melanin drip as they upset. On the way up and they upset, DNA fused with success. Don't get stressed, make progress.
Now, Jay, talk to me, man. What was it like crafting your project A Night To Purge? You know, from studio vibes to, you know, everyday life, you know, planning the project and even the execution.
Man, what was it like to do this project? Bro, like, it was actually dope, man. Like, so I dropped the project last year called Rare, Raw and Relentless Execution. And it did well. And what people don't know, and this might be the first time I've said this in a while, I was on my way out the door, bro. Like, I was like, yo, I'm gonna drop this project, and then I think I'm done. And that was Rare last year. And it did well. It did extremely well. It's the best, up to A Night To Purge, like, it was the best independent album that I released, and then all this recognition started coming. I was like, oh, okay, oh, shit, like, all right, let me ride this wave. Let me see what's to it. And so I'm like, I gotta follow this up. But Rare was like general. It was over the top. I was like, I gotta dig a little deeper. I gotta let people see, you know, like what it is. I gotta give them that. I gotta drop them jewels. I gotta give you turn up shit. I want it to be the best project I've done to date. And I literally just got busy. I think I could finish the whole project in like 2 months. But I just got busy, man. I was like writing every day. I was in the studio almost every other day. Like, I know how to produce. I know how to do. I know how to pretty much do it. I know how to engineer. I know how to do everything. Like, so I'm super fucking particular. Like, so, man, it was a grind. It was a grind, but it was fun. And when it was done, and I had my listening party, bro, and I had the people or the ears around me that I really trusted, I knew I had something undeniable, man. So to this day, this is the best project I've ever done. Man, I gotta be well over 1 million streams by now. I gotta be, like, on all platforms combined. I gotta be. So now, big love to everybody, man. Big love to you for you and your team for what y'all bumping the music and vibing out with the music. Big love to everybody from Chicago all the way on out, rocking heavy with it, man. It feel like the type of love I'm receiving, you would have thought that this album been out for like a year. It's only been out like a month and a half, and it's got this type of traction. So shit's crazy, man. It's next level. It's just time.
Indeed. And personally, you know what I'm saying, just listening to your music, like, I really feel like, you one of them ones, bro. Like, you one of them ones that's next up, bro. Like, definitely keep pushing the way you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Keep that same mentality, keep that same, hunger to go layers deep. Like I said, we definitely from similar cloth, because, like, even when I go into the booth, bro, I try to make, like, every project like a novel in a way. Every song is a different chapter in the novel, taking you to that next section, you feel me? And the way you craft your projects, you know what I'm saying, it's literally something I can listen to from beginning to end, you know what I'm saying? You're making music that's actually going to be timeless. It's not chasing a trend. You're carving out your own core fan base, or core support base, if you will. You know what I'm saying? I definitely salute all that.
Hey, man, that's big love. I really, like, you don't even know, man, I really appreciate that. Like, you hear a lot of shit all the time, but to say, something is timeless music, which is really what I aim for, man, like that mean a lot, bro, so I appreciate that.
All is well, bro. All we can do is be truth tellers, bro. And definitely, Blunt Talk TV fam, while y'all listening to this, right now, go in your phone, find my boy project, J Menace, you know what I'm saying, A Night To Purge. Download, purchase, you know what I'm talking about? Show your support, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's one song. I don't care if it's the whole project. You know what I'm saying? Go show that man some love. Jay, one thing I want to bring up, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like we just spoke on, you definitely have like fire from the beginning to the end of this project. I'm talking about hits like Chains, Finesse, One of a Kind, Grace, Broken a Minute, even Horizon. What was your mindset and the experiences that shaped these songs?
I'm going to be honest, man. Like, everyone is a little bit different. So I let people in on the process. A lot of people don't know unless you know me behind. Like, so I went through a phase, and this is all relevant to what you asked me.
Talk to me.
But early in my career, I went through a phase where I want my penmanship to get better. So what I did was I said, every day I'm going to write a verse. And you constantly are looking for beats. So I was literally, like, when I say every day I wrote a 16. Every day. And then it got to the point that I got so good at it, people would send me beats, or I would listen to people beats, and I'd be like, yo, what's the name of this beat? And they'd say, love. All right, I'm about to write a 16 about love. What's the name of this beat? All right, I'm writing 16 to that. So literally what I do now is, because I'm to the point where I've reached a certain platform where people are sending me beats every day. Everybody want me to hear their beats. Everybody want to be on my next project, whatever. So I get probably like 100 beats a day. Different artists, whatever. So I'm going through it as I'm doing this project, and I just listen to the beats that speak to me the most. And I'm usually looking at the name. Like, damn, okay. Alright, like, the name of most of them songs came from the beats. And I'm able to talk on it. I can dive in. And that's really where, I know that's where Chains might be the only exception to what I'm talking about. Horizon was like that. That was the name of the beat. Grace was like that. Like, I can just talk about it. Been through so much shit that you could bring up a word, and I literally could write a project on it, man. Like, so just challenging myself creatively, man, and making sure that I dive in deep on everything that I talk about. Even if we going out to the club, like my shit gonna be like that, which is kind of like Chains. Like, that's really a turn up joint. But even with that, I want you to hit a skill in that.
Most definitely. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I remember being young and catching a Tupac interview, and he was like, he wrote 5 songs a day, you feel me? And that's what got him to the level of polish that, he was delivering in the studio. So my mindset was, and like you said earlier, you know, developing that competition mindset. I know Pac didn't know me, but in my mind, I was like, that's my bar. That's who I got to top. And you know what I'm saying? So I developed myself to where I wrote 7 songs a day. And now I done gotten to the point to where like 7 don't even seem like a lot to me. So now I'm trying to, you know, push to another plateau of, okay, well, if I was able to do 7 and 10, 10 is the next level for me. So, you know, coming across somebody else who has that same mentality, hey, let me just keep knocking these verses out, knocking these verses out, knocking these verses out. And then picking the songs from this pool to create a project that's cohesive and it tells a story and it takes you somewhere and that gives you a specific feel for this time. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely something I value in an artist. So I definitely salute that out of you, King.
Hey, big love, bro. Big love is definitely a part of the process.
Bruh, talk to me, man. Like, you know, the visual for Chains, first and foremost, is fire as hell, bro. And doing crazy numbers on the internet. What was your inspiration for the video? And what was it like executing that visual? Also, what was it like watching this visual take a life of its own?
Well, first and foremost, big shout out to King Smith, man, from Multimedia, man. That's the only dude that I will allow to shoot my videos. You know, that pretty much shoots all of my visuals now. So I'm very hands-on with my visuals, bro. Like, so I don't go into anything unless I got the concept and, you know, where I want to go to it. So I just knew that this was going to be my first single. I knew it was going to be turn up. So I needed energy. Thus the dancers being there. Thus a lot of people in my team being there. Like, and really we was like, man, like, you know, we went to this one spot where it had all these different, you know, backgrounds and the warehouse and all of this. And I was like, yo, I'm going to make sure I got these heavy ass chains around my neck in one scene. I'm going to make sure I grab every chain that I own and put it around my neck and just let me do the rest, bro. I got it from there. He was like, all right, cool. Like, and we was off and shooting, and it just took on a life of its own, man. Like, it really did. It was one of them joints where it was easy. Like, we went in there, and I treated it like it was a performance, and we had a ball.
Indeed, major face. I was actually watching some of the behind-the-scenes footage that you posted on Instagram, bro, and, like, I ain't gonna lie, from the flames going off in the back, you had beautiful women around you dancing, you know what I'm talking about, your whole crew just looked like they were living their best life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely felt like, you know, an epic moment for y'all.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know it was going to be what it was. This is my highest viewed video today, and it's still doing numbers. So, like, it was received. But, yeah, nah, man, we did. It was genuine, man. And everybody there is big love. Big love, so.
Indeed. And like I said, salute to your whole crew, bro. Salute to your team. You know what I'm saying? The video director that do that same level of energy and that give me that same vibe when I work with them, bro. Salute to A-Wall out of Baby LA, you know what I'm saying? Out of Laurel, Mississippi. Like, bro be doing visuals around the country, man. And I love his hustle. The same way I am with the verses, that's how he is with the cinematography. And so much so, it be inspiring me and got me behind the camera learning. And I think right now we're done with like 3 scripts and we're looking to start Third Eye Film Division. I love being around people who inspire me in areas that, you know, I might not have a lot of knowledge in, or inspire me to the point to where it'd be like, shit, I would love to do that shit too. Fuck it. I ain't waiting for shit. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my mindset. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably a little ADHD probably, but fuck it. I just try to, you know, take that extra pent up energy, whether it's pain, whether it's anxiety, whether it's even depression, and just put it towards a goal and be like, fuck it. If I'm going to die off of some shit, I'd much rather die trying to achieve my goals and go past my dreams, if that makes sense.
Nah, that makes perfect sense, bro. Definitely gotta leave it all on the table. Nothing should be left when you die.
Major facts. Matter of fact, this podcast, and we started when the pandemic first popped off, between pushing Queen K-Lee to, you know, make these different connections as far as internet radio stations and starting her own as well. And then, you know, she pushed back and, you know, got me out my comfort zone, because at the time I was like, you know, a lot of artists were being caught up in, you know, bullshit beefs and gossip and this, that, and the third. Basically, people editing their lives, and I was like, man, I'm tired of going to a radio station and, you know, they're trying to turn something on his ear versus, you know, what I'm actually saying or giving full context. So that's why Blunt Talk TV was started, you know what I'm saying, just to give us a place to, you know, really put that out there, you know what I'm saying. So the fact that you're getting value out of it, bro, and the fact that people, you know, really tapping in and, you know, really on this same wave of uplifting, you know, black kings and queens, bro, it's a feeling beyond measure, bro.
Yeah, 100, bro. I couldn't say it better, bro. That's exactly, yeah. Ain't no feeling like reaching a point that you've been trying to reach and being able to, you know, put other people in a position too. So,
man, hey Jay, man, talk to me, man, cause I know this tour life, you know what I'm saying, it's like 18-20 hour days, bro. Like, what are some of the tours that you have planned for, you know, the rest of 2022, and you know what's the next visual that you got lined up, and is there anything else planned for this year, bro?
Well, yeah, the tour, I ain't gonna drop that yet, but just understand, keep your eyes open around August, man. I have a major announcement as far as some different cities. I'm gonna do, you know, in the stage tour, and then beginning of next year we'll be going overseas as well. And then I have a huge concert coming up in LA that'll be in July. Stay tuned for that. And then as far as like the visuals, bro, like I gotta give credence to the two biggest singles on the album, which is Finesse and One of a Kind. And we going down to Miami actually next week, next Saturday and Sunday, and we'll be down there shooting that, man. So we busy, we live, baby, we working and ready. Just all you gotta do is don't blink, cause I got a lot going.
Indeed. Bruh, like I said, man, I'm kind of anxious, bruh. You got me over here salivating for the next project, bruh. And like I said, you know what I'm saying, the fact that you got tour and promo, you know what I'm saying, lined up going all the way into third and fourth quarter, bruh, like that's definitely speaking on your organizational skills and the ability to just execute what you're thinking of. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a metaphysical process that, you know, most people don't even tap into, and you're mastering that, bruh. So definitely my hat's off to you.
I appreciate it, bro. Couldn't do it alone, though. Shout out to Exquisite PR Firm. That is the team that is behind me as well. So shout out to Nicole, Ashley, and Jacob. You know, one thing I can say as an independent artist, I can't do it alone. Now I do a lot. I wear a lot of different hats because I like to be hands on, but you can't really push it alone. So it don't happen without my team, bro. For real.
Major facts. And also salute to Queen Kaylee Citrus and Independent Chick CNT. Salute to DJ Creator, Real Type Music. Salute to DJ CG. And salute to everybody that's, you know what I'm saying, tapped in with us and, you know, definitely standing tall with us and being part of the tribe. Also salute to Third Eye Empire Investment Group and Theta Boy NT. I definitely couldn't do nothing without my team. And the fact that you're aware of that and you value people, you know what I'm saying, that's definitely going to be something that carries you well into your 50s and 60s, King. Like, this ain't just a young man's game. This is going to be something that generate multiple avenues and pathways for the things that you're going to do in life.
100.
First and foremost, King, the fact that, you know, you constantly go into like multiple layers with your projects, your songs, even your conversations, you know what I'm saying? You're always dropping gems and jewels and, you know, giving that guidance to that next person that's been going through what you're going through. I definitely value that. I feel like everybody who's tapped in today is definitely more connected with, one, who you are as a person, as a black king, as well as a creative, you know what I'm talking about? And I gotta urge everybody, go out, get that project, go out, run them numbers up, you know what I'm saying? Definitely go in the comments, Blunt Talk TV fam, and let them know that you're here, you showing love, and that we're here with the foundation as you building that skyscraper empire that I know is coming, King. Because like I said, you done sat there in front of multiple record deals, you know what I'm saying? You done sat there in front of multiple business partners. You know, it's just getting bigger and bigger each time. Your slice of the market is definitely something that I feel like you're about to take over in a whole surge, a whole new wave, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Like let's go ahead and speak. It looks to be that way, man. But I pray for this shit, so I'm ready. You know, everything I'm getting, is what I asked for, but I understand the responsibility that come along with it. So, this shit gonna be next level, and we ain't gonna stop here.
Indeed, facts. That next level, the fact that you're bearing that weight, bro. Hey, you done paid the cost. It's definitely happening. Keep claiming it. And again, this been an amazing interview. And I know the Blunt Talk TV fam is, looking to know, where can we follow you on social media? Where can we purchase your music? Do you have any merch that's out there? Where can we, link with you for features? Where can people purchase tickets for shows? Right now, J Menace, this is your time. Plug anything that you need, King.
100, man. Like, so I tell people all the time, I am Google. So you can look up J Space Menace. If you forget everything else, just go Google me. I'm popping up. I'm available on all platforms. So, Apple Music, Pandora, Spotify, pick your poison, whatever. I'm on there. YouTube, all of that. I'm on there. If you want to, the best way to get in tune with me is to hit up, Exquisite PR Firm. Hit up Nicole. That's the best way to get to me the quickest. But if all else fails, you can always go to my IG at the Real J Menace. Hit that email on there, and the PR team will take a look at it. And if you want to get into it for a feature, get up with me. I'm reasonable with everybody, man. And everybody got their fees. Everybody got what they charge. I got what I charge too. But I tell all independent artists, man, like, yo, if you struggling, and I remember being where you at, like, so don't be afraid, to reach out. I fuck with a lot of people. Sometimes it ain't about the bread. Sometimes it might just be a favor down the line, so hit me up. I'm down to feature with everybody. If you want to get in tune with me in any platform, man, just the Real J Menace, man, you can't miss me.
Indeed, King, indeed. And like I said, King, man, you got the infrastructure, bro. Like, the way you operate with your team, hats off to y'all, bro. That's definitely, what my grandfather would call cutting out that gray area. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their role. Everybody understands, the greater vision, and y'all are all executing. That's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah. The key is to get people that have the same vision, man, and that believe in you. And you believe in them, and as long as they work that way, and everybody in it for the right reasons, it's kind of hard to feel. So yeah.
Indeed. And King, what I'm saying, one thing I do want to tell you, anytime that you got a project, anytime you got another artist that's rocking with you, anything that you got like a movement or, even a new branch of the industry that you're working in, by all means, I want you to know that, Blunt Talk TV will always be a home for you, bro. Anytime that you got something new that you pushing out, just send it my way, bro, and we definitely gonna plug it in.
Hey, bro, that's big love, man. But best believe I'm gonna hold you too.
Oh, all is well. Hey, you got my direct number now.
Hey, 100.
Indeed.
Likewise, bro.
Oh, trust me, I'm definitely be sending you something, cause I definitely want to have you on the next project, bro.
Yeah, just get up with me, man. Ain't nothing but a word. I'm a phone call away, bro.
And Blunt Talk TV fam, once again, this has been another dope interview. I'm talking about what an artist is going crazy everywhere. You heard it from the man himself, J Menace. Talking about go ahead and get that project, A Night To Purge. First of all, check that visual out, Chains. I'm talking about vibe out with them, be in the comments, like, comment, subscribe. I'm talking about make sure you hit that all button so you get everything that my bro putting out. And like I said, bro, you know what I'm saying, much love to you. I know some more success is coming, and we definitely gonna have to link up, King. Salute.
100, man. Appreciate you having me, bro.
All is well, King. Blunt Talk TV fam, I love y'all. Ashe.